My sister and I saved the city's wealthiest man together. He gave us two choices, either take 10 million in cash or marry his son. Rumor had it that his son was hideously ugly, so my sister begged me to be the one to marry him. Who knew that the groom would turn out to be Xin Lanzhao, the campus prince, and the most handsome guy at our university. After we got married, he spoiled me to the extreme. Meanwhile, my sister took the 10 million, became addicted to gambling, and ended up losing absolutely everything. Out of sheer jealousy, she pushed me off a high-rise building, accidentally losing her footing and falling to her death as well. When I opened my eyes again, we had actually returned to the day of the choice. This time, she jumped the gun and chose the marriage. I just smiled. Taking the 10 million was 1,000 times better than marrying that psychotic freak. Trembling with excitement, my sister rushed to declare her stance. "Uncle, I choose to marry your son." The greed and desire in her eyes were practically spilling over. I curled my lips into a smirk. My sister had been reborn too. I was just trying to figure out how to dig a pit for her to jump into, and heaven just handed me a shovel. The wealthy man didn't agree immediately. Instead, he looked at me kindly and smiled. "But you are the older sister, you should choose first." My sister and I had polar opposite personalities. She was lively and erratic, not his son's type at all. I, on the other hand, was quiet, docile, and the easiest to control. My sister frantically tugged at my clothes, her eyes full of threat. "Sister, I heard Uncle's son is ugly and has a terrible temper. You definitely wouldn't be able to handle that kind of suffering. Let me marry him instead." I gave her a half smile. "Have you really thought this through? Don't regret it later." She shook her head so hard it looked like a rattledrum. "I absolutely won't regret it. When we get home, I'll tell Dad how great you are, and I'll never fight with you over anything ever again." I gave her a meaningful smirk. "All right, dear sister. Remember what you said today." I then turned to the wealthy man. "Uncle, I choose the 10 million. A trace of regret flashed across his face. "Very well then." My sister's eyes practically crinkled shut with joy, already fantasizing about her glamorous life marrying into the wealthy Xin family. Not only would she have a handsome, limitlessly affectionate husband, but she'd also have endless riches to spend. "Don't worry, Dad. I will definitely treat my husband well and be a good daughter-in-law to you. The doctors say I have a great constitution. Having 2 babies in 3 years will be no problem at all. If there's anything I don't do well in the future, please just tell me." She hadn't even married into the family yet, and she was already calling him Dad. Her words were getting more and more obsequious. The wealthy man finally smiled, though his smile carried a deeply intriguing meaning. "Good. With your words, I am relieved. Our family doesn't have many rules, just one: we only allow widowhood, never divorce." My sister's smile grew even brighter. In her eyes, this was a massive blessing sent from heaven. She nodded repeatedly. "Don't worry. No matter what happens, I will never divorce my husband." I lowered my eyes to look at the new shoots on the lawn, a mocking sneer rising on my lips. In my past life, the wealthy man never said this rule to me. They knew I valued relationships, so they used my parents'